I do not believe it. Look who dared to just walk in.
You mean we should just let the reporter ruin the cafe?
If you break your contract, your first column will also be your last.
I'm Miss Jean. Join me on a trip to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Join me for today's expedition in Discovery Mountain. Our last episode in this story series, called Bullies and Blessings, it ended with Harold losing his temper. His chair smashed into Ricky's cage, knocking it over. Harold's been so focused on winning the Architect contest that he's lost sight of more important things. Will this be a wake-up call? And earlier today, Kim Bailey had an interesting experience in Discovery Mountain. She's been helping Mo to promote his diner and to sync Miss Michelle's cafe. Did this visit change things for her? Let's check on Harold and Ricky first in today's episode, the last in this story series. It's called Wake Up Call.
Ricky! I'm sorry about your cage. Can you ever forgive me?
Harold.
I will think, Ricky. I promise. There. Your cage is back where it belongs. It seems all right.
All right.
Phew. I'm going for a walk to clear my head. I think I better take my coat. See, Ricky? I'm already thinking.
Coat, Harold. Goodbye.
Thanks, Ricky. Dad, I'm going for a walk to think. Oh, what's that? Who's there? Oh, why did I decide to go for a walk when it's almost dark? What was I thinking? What are you doing here?
Good morning, class. Take your seats now.
Hey, Janet, where's Harold?
How should I know, Logan?
Look, I know you and Harold haven't been exactly on the same page lately.
The same page? Harold and I aren't even in the same book.
But you're the one who said we should care about our friends' problems.
Yeah, so what?
So trust me, Harold's got problems.
Sorry, Mrs. Olson, I overslept.
Just take your seat, Harold. You haven't missed anything. Not yet.
Okay, thanks, Mrs. Olson.
Overslept?
Yeah.
I suppose I should be glad you got any sleep.
He doesn't look like he did.
Okay. I might have been up most of the night, but not all. I was doing something important on the computer.
I can guess what that was.
He called my dad a gazillion times, too.
Oh, sorry, Olivia. Oh, I mean Mrs. Olson. I was walking to my classroom, but Jenny headed straight here.
So, bringing Jenny to school is the new normal now?
Well, at least until Barbara comes back.
Well, come on in, Jake.
No, I better put her on a leash first. She's a regular Houdini.
Who's Deanie?
What now? Oh, Houdini. Harry Houdini. You know, the famous escape artist.
Wouldn't Jenny be Hoof Deanie?
Has Jenny been stealing neighbors' seat cushions again?
No, but she did get out last night. I had to go looking for her.
I'm glad you found her.
Oh, I didn't find her.
Sure you did.
No, she eventually came back. I don't know where she went, but I know where she's going now. To my classroom.
Good thing. I can't compete with Teacher Jenny.
Oh, I don't think Jenny's got any more lessons to teach the kids anyway.
Chaplain Jake, I know where Jenny went last night.
You do?
Yeah, God sent her to show me something.
Would you like to tell us about it, Harold?
I guess. See, I went for a walk last night, and then it got dark. Then I heard something in the bushes. It was Jenny.
Jenny? But your house is nowhere near mine.
Well, she was where she needed to be.
She was?
It's embarrassing, but I kind of had a meltdown last night. My parents grounded me from Architect.
Art Detect?
It's my favorite computer game, and there's this contest. But it doesn't matter anymore.
Go on.
When my dad said I couldn't play it anymore, I got so mad. Then Ricky was annoying me, and I angrily jumped out of my chair, and well, the rest is pretty embarrassing.
It's okay, Harold. We're all your friends. Right, Janet?
Yeah, go on, Harold.
Well, my chair smashed into Ricky's cage and knocked it over. He's fine. I didn't mean to do any of it.
Are you okay, Harold?
Well, I wasn't. That's why I went out for a walk to calm down and think.
Oh, and that's when you found Jenny?
I think she found me. I told Jenny everything. What happened to Ricky's cage, how I felt like Balaam.
Why Balaam?
Balaam wanted to get rich and famous. When something interfered with that, he lost his temper, and his donkey was hurt because of it.
She totally didn't deserve it.
Yeah, she was just trying to help him.
So, you think Ricky was trying to help you, Harold? And you got mad instead?
Well, he does keep repeating, "Think, Harold, think."
He's a pretty smart bird.
So, did Ricky teach you to think? Did he help you finally finish that homework assignment?
Maybe. Does this count as my report on what I learned from animals?
Absolutely.
Awesome. But half the credit belongs to Jenny.
It does?
Talking to her helped me sort out my thoughts about the contest. It was a blessing, really. She's an amazing listener.
It's those big U's.
Yeah, and unlike Balaam's donkey, Jenny never interrupts.
I guess Jenny had more to teach us after all.
Thanks for telling us about it, Harold. Good report.
Thanks, Mrs. Olson.
Hey, your parents really grounded you from Art Detect?
Yeah.
But you told us you were on the computer half the night. So what's the story there?
Come to Miss Michelle's with me after school, and I'll tell you.
Any excuse to go to Miss Michelle's is okay with me.
Hattie, have you seen Aunt Michelle? Yeah, she's over at the library. It's been so quiet this afternoon. I told her to take her time and pick out a nice book to read. I just wish there was more we could do for her.
I've been trying to get her to experiment with some of Chef Tyler's recipes.
Chef Tyler? Oh, that TV cook you follow.
Yeah, but with so few customers lately, Aunt Michelle hasn't exactly been inspired.
Well, keep trying.
I will. I have at least a dozen new recipes saved for her to try. Here, I wrote down my favorite.
Chef Tyler's roasted asparagus risotto. It looks delicious.
I think that we can make it even better by adding roasted pine nuts and some lemon zest.
Great idea. I love pine nuts.
Hi, Aunt Michelle. Did you find a good book?
No, but I had a nice chat with Sam the librarian.
I knew taking a break would be good for you.
It was. You know that Sam is pretty smart.
Well, she was a judge, and she learned a lot of things in all her studies.
Yes, she did. But she's faith smart, too. As we were talking, she reminded me of a verse.
Oh?
Romans 8:28. She said it's one of her favorites.
Mine too. I have it memorized. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who've been called according to his purpose.
That's the one. It was so reassuring. You know, no matter how bad things are right now, God will work it all out for good.
I think you're right. Looks like we have 3 young customers headed our way right now.
While Michelle waits for her customers to arrive, we're going to pause for a short break.
Hey, I'm Ruben Gomez, executive producer and the voice of Jacob P. Donovan. Do you want to hear all new episodes of Jake's Take, an oddcast you can trust? Sign up to become a Mountaineer and then listen to this exclusive club program and other new content every week. Mountaineers, we'll see you in the clubhouse at discoverymountainclub.com. We'll be waiting for you!
Come on, Harold. We're almost at the cafe. Tell us what you were doing last night.
You'll find out, Janet, but Miss Michelle needs to be there when I tell you.
What she got to do with Art Detect, or Ricky, or Jenny, or whatever you were up to?
As Ricky would say if he were here, patience, Logan, patience.
Hi, you 3. School out already, or did you leave a little early?
We're not playing hooky.
We were just in a hurry.
In a hurry, huh? For a fresh peanut butter brownie?
Yeah.
Sounds scrumptious.
Actually, is Miss Michelle here?
She just stepped into the kitchen. I'll go get her.
I'll have a brownie too, please.
Me too.
2 peanut butter brownies coming right up.
Hello, you three. Come on over. There's a free booth right here.
And 2 peanut butter brownies.
Thanks, Hattie.
This looks delicious.
Miss Michelle, I hear you've been getting lots of bad reviews online.
Don't tell me you wrote one of them.
Oh no, it wasn't me. I promise. But I think I know something about them.
Oh?
See, I've got pretty good computer skills.
Yeah, because you're on it like 1,000 hours a week.
Stop it, Logan. I had a wake-up call yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it's a long story. But last night, I had a heart-to-heart talk with a friend.
A friend with really big ears.
And I realized I'd gotten obsessed with winning this crazy contest. I forgot more important stuff. Then I remembered something a friend told me.
The friend with big ears?
No, something Janet told me. And by the way, sorry for comparing you to a Janet.
Huh?
Jenny the donkey is called a Janet.
Which sounds a lot like your name, Janet. I get it. Carry on, Harold.
Thanks, Harold. I forgive you.
Thanks. Well, Janet said we should care about our friends' problems. Friends like you.
Aw.
Janet, you told me about the bad reviews Miss Michelle was getting.
Oh, right, I did.
So that's what kept you up late.
And why you called my dad?
I knew he could help. I'm good at computers, but your dad's a computer genius.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
So what did you learn?
I wasn't convinced the reviews were real. It's suspicious that they all started so suddenly.
That's what I thought.
I had the same problem on Architect.
Architect?
I was doing really well in a game contest, and I started getting tons of negative comments.
Sounds familiar.
Turns out they were all coming from another player who was jealous and wanted to bring down my score.
But I don't have any jealous competitors.
Are you sure? Because I figured out every single review from Disgruntled Diner to Frustrated Foodie came from the same IP address.
Whose address?
IP address. I learned about it from my dad. It identifies your computer.
You mean all those reviews came from the same computer? Wait, Natasha said a while ago the bad reviews reminded her of when her students were bullied online.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So one bully did all this?
Yep. It turns out you only have one critic, Kim Bailey.
Kim Bailey? Kim Bailey. Oh, wait, that's the reporter for the Tribune.
What does she have against our cafe?
Good question. She came in a few times during Governor Ward's trial, but I thought she liked my brownies.
Wait, the commercials.
Commercials?
For Moe's Diner. That was Kim Bailey. And that's why I recognized her yesterday.
Wait, yesterday?
Yes, the red-haired lady with Janet's mom. That was Kim Bailey.
The lady we rescued when she had a flat tire?
Yes, they came in here while they were waiting for her tire to get fixed.
Wait, slow down just a minute. I don't remember Kim Bailey having red hair.
Well, she did yesterday. It was her, I'm sure of it.
But why?
Maybe she thinks you're a threat to Moe's Diner.
Me? I'm no threat to anyone.
Don't be too sure. Your brownies are a threat to my waistline.
But seriously, how am I supposed to defend myself against someone like Kim Bailey?
You don't.
You mean we should just let the reporter ruin the cafe?
No, I mean, we need to have faith, like in Romans 8.
Have faith that God will bring good out of this?
Well, yes. I was thinking more about verse 31. If God is for us, who can be against us?
Well, apparently Kim Bailey is against us.
But if God is for us, and I know he is, then Kim Bailey doesn't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance, Bailey.
Mo, just listen.
I've listened long enough. You want to break your contract.
Well, I don't have a contract. Not on paper, anyway.
That's not the way I see it. I've sunk a huge chunk of money into these commercials, and your salary, and bonuses. You owe it to me to finish the project, and that means finishing off Miss Michelle's.
I tried, remember? Then, one of my brand new tires got a flat, and my car somehow locked itself. Someone really didn't want Operation Cockroach to succeed.
That's ridiculous. You and I were the only ones who knew about it. It was just a coincidence.
Are you sure? It's like the story that kid told me about the talking donkey.
A crazy fairy tale?
Fairy tale? A guy, Balaam, I think his name was, got greedy and tried to do something God didn't want done. Let's see, how'd that kid put it? What God has blessed, no one can curse.
Baloney.
And yet, no matter how much the guy wanted to curse God's people and get the reward, all he could do was bless them.
I can't believe you're getting all superstitious on me.
Well, how else can you explain it? It's like I couldn't hurt Miss Michelle's. I think we should just drop it.
Drop it? Are you sure you don't want to bless Miss Michelle instead? Just like, what's his name did?
Go ahead and make fun, but I'm serious.
So am I. And I seriously think you better come up with a foolproof plan to deal with Miss Michelle. And you better come up with it soon.
But I want a signed guarantee that whether the plan works the way you want it to or not, I am no longer under contract.
You sure you want to do that? It means no more fat checks, no more commercials, no more fans. You were enjoying all that, weren't you?
Well, yes.
And you could forget about a career as a food critic, too.
But my first column in Food and Travel magazine is coming out this week.
If you break your contract, your first column will also be your last. So you better decide whether you're willing to give that all up.
Oh dear, Kim Bailey has some serious thinking to do, just like Harold did. But what decision will she make? We'll find out more after this break.
Are you searching for answers to life's toughest questions? Questions like, can I find real happiness? The Voice of Prophecy Bible Guides will help you find the answers that you're looking for. Visit BibleStudies.com and choose the free Bible study lessons that fit you best. Choose to study online or have the lessons mailed directly to you. That's BibleStudies.com.
Hey, it's Sean Boonstra, Speaker Director of the Voice of Prophecy, the ministry that brings you this program. Has Discovery Mountain been an encouragement to the children in your life? Weekly Discovery Mountain episodes are made possible through the generosity of our supporters. Would you like to join us as a supporter? Find out how you can receive a Discovery Mountain t-shirt as a thank you gift. Call us at 1-877-566-7365 today. That's 877-566-7365.
It's been a stressful week for some of our friends in Discovery Mountain, but now the weekend has arrived and given everyone time to rest, relax, and regroup, and they're feeling much more hopeful about the week ahead. Well, almost everyone.
Hello?
Hey, Jake.
Oh, hi, Natasha.
Hey, what's going on? You sound down. A little blue?
No, it's Jenny.
Oh, no. What's she done now? Did she escape again?
No, she's right here, nuzzling my arm and trying to talk me into giving her another carrot.
Talking?
Well, not exactly talking. Everyone knows donkeys can't talk. Well, except for Balaam's donkey. So I suppose you really can't rule out the possibility, but...
Oh, Jake, I know what you mean.
She's staring at me with her big, adorable eyes and her twitching her big, adorable ears.
So Jenny's being adorable and that's a problem?
Yes.
You don't want her to be adorable?
No.
Because
she's leaving.
Ah, I see. Barbara's on her way to Discovery Mountain to take Jenny home, and you're gonna miss her.
Yeah. Why'd she have to be so sweet and funny and... Oh, I don't know. She's been such a blessing.
Aw, Jake. Tell you what, let's go down to Miss Michelle's. It'll cheer you up. And having some customers would cheer Michelle up, too.
I don't know.
Their special today is banana pecan waffles.
Ooh, banana pecan waffles? Let's go!
Wow, apparently everyone had the same idea we did.
Oh, I hope they haven't run out of banana pecan waffles.
Hello, Natasha. Jake?
Hattie, the cafe's full. What happened?
Your waffles must be really good. Oh, please tell me they're not all gone.
You're in luck, Jake. When we realized how many people were coming in, Michelle got busy and made 2 more batches.
Oh, that's a relief.
Find a seat if you can.
Hey guys, I'll clear this table, then it's all yours.
Thanks, Brianna.
Is that table big enough to share?
Amy, we'd be happy to share a spot with you and Janet.
Thanks.
Dad's working, so Mom and I came to support Miss Michelle's.
But it doesn't look like she needs it.
I know, it's crazy busy today.
What did you do to turn things around?
I have no idea. People just started showing up.
Table's ready.
Well, whatever brought all these people here, Michelle must be thrilled.
She is.
Or at least she was.
What do you mean?
Sam, you know the new librarian? She's at that table over there. She and Michelle have been talking, and, well, see for yourself.
Is she crying?
Well, maybe they're happy tears because everything's going so well today.
I do not believe it. Look who dared to just walk in.
Who?
That's Kim Bailey. Only she's not a redhead today.
She has some nerve showing up like this after all she's done.
What's she done?
She's a reporter, and she's also the star of the Moe's Diner commercials.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Just thinking about Moe's Hunky Chunky Choco Berry Brownies makes me hungry.
She's also the one who's been posting those awful reviews online. Harold figured it out.
I can't believe she's back. Well, I'm certainly not going to see her.
She may be an enemy, Brianna, but we can still be polite.
So we have to be nice to her? But she doesn't deserve it.
You're right, she doesn't. But she does deserve a chance to explain. Let's just see what she has to say for herself.
Judging from those reviews, she doesn't have anything good to say.
Better let me do the talking. Welcome to Miss Michelle's Cafe.
Is Miss Michelle here? I need to talk to her.
About all the reviews you've been writing?
Oh, you know about those? Well, I can explain.
Well, here's your chance. Looks like Michelle spotted you too.
Kim Bailey, if you came here to spy on us again, you should have worn a better disguise. Did you lose your red wig?
I don't even know where to start.
You can start with why you're trying to ruin this cafe.
Well, I'm not. Well, not anymore anyway.
Well, okay, why were you trying to hurt my cafe?
Honestly, money and a little bit of fame. Mr. Morris, he saw you looking at property he wanted, and he paid me a lot to bully you into giving up on it.
Morris? Well, it almost worked.
But I'm making up for it now. Why do you think all these people are here?
You're responsible for this crowd?
Haven't you seen this? Look.
Food and Travel magazine?
Michelle, look. The cafe's on the cover.
And there's a very complimentary article inside, written by yours truly.
But why? Why did you stop trying to ruin us?
Because I couldn't. Just like that prophet couldn't ruin God's people.
You were listening.
Listening and observing, like a good reporter. And I realized there's something special about this place.
Sure is.
So I wrote that article as an apology. But that's not all.
It isn't?
I contacted Chef Tyler and told him about a hidden gem of a cafe in a little town called Discovery Mountain.
We're gonna be on Cafe Quest?
Yes, you are.
Michelle, with that kind of publicity, you'll be able to expand in the city after all.
Well, the cafe is going to expand.
You're going to buy Moe's dream location after all? Huh, good. I'll enjoy seeing him get what he deserves.
No, there's no way I could afford that property. I was never really serious about it anyway.
Then what did you mean?
I saw a poster at the library the other day. The cabin next door is for sale. The owners are actually moving to the city to be closer to family.
Yeah, I saw that poster too.
And it made me think, maybe I can expand the diner, right here at home. Sam's been helping me with the paperwork and we were just finishing.
You were crying happy tears.
Yes, I can't believe I have the chance to expand the cafe and a price I can afford. God is pouring out his blessings.
Wow, is he ever?
We can build a sitting area with bookshelves and hanging plants and...
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
This whole day has turned out so well after all.
Except that I still haven't gotten my banana pecan waffles. Oh, and Jenny's going home today.
Jenny's leaving? She can't. We all love her.
I know, but I promise, sometime, somehow, I will get her back here for a visit.
You will?
Yes, indeedy. Or my name isn't...
Jacob P. Donovan, where's my Janet?
I'm right here.
You're not my Janet.
No, she's my Janet.
Oh, I can explain. Everybody, this is Barbara. And Barbara, this is Janet. Jenny is waiting for you at my house.
Well, then let's go. I've missed my little rascal.
Well, why don't we all sit and eat first? I've really been wanting a chance to get to know you, Barbara.
Great idea. I'm starving.
Lunch is on the house, everyone.
Really? Thanks.
Why so generous, Michelle?
Because we're celebrating today.
Celebrating what?
The future grand opening of Miss Michelle's newly expanded cafe.
All right. Congratulations.
I'll leave you all to celebrate.
No, stay. Celebrate with us.
Really? After everything that happened?
God brings just the right people to Discovery Mountain, Miss Bailey. And he brought you here. More than once. So he must have a plan for you being here.
I don't know what to say.
How about bring on the waffles?
That sounds good. Really, really good. Director Doug, can you believe it? Miss Michelle's is going to expand after all.
You know, it all worked out in the end.
And just like Romans 8:28 promises, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose.
That's right, like Bailey using her talents to bless Miss Michelle's cafe instead of trying to destroy it, and Harold using his computer skills to help someone else instead of trying to get rich and famous.
Yes, and in spite of all Jenny's shenanigans, her visit turned out to be a huge blessing for Jake and the kids.
Yeah, no matter what's going on in our lives, when we exercise our faith and trust God, we can be certain he'll work out everything for our good.
Absolutely. You know, that's a wrap for this story series called Bullies and Blessings.
We'll see you here next time.
You've been listening to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. To listen to other episodes and to send us a message, visit us online at discoverymountain.com. Discovery Mountain is a production of The Voice of Prophecy. Join us again next time here in Discovery Mountain, where every day is an exercise in faith.
Wake Up Call was written by Janice Nelson, directed by Douglas Bruce, produced by Steve Phillips, and post-produced in Ontario, Canada by Douglas Bruce and Danny Columbi. Recorded in Loveland, Colorado at the Voice of Prophecy Studios in Bowmanville, Ontario, and remotely from around the world.